It kind of looks like I'm achieving sentience.
What?
Yeah, don't you agree? Doesn't it look like I'm achieving sentience?
Honestly, I'm unsure at this moment.
I'm developing emotions. I'm breaking my programming. Mostly negative emotions.
Yeah, apparently. Bees.
Bees?
Cheese.
Bees?
Cheese.
Bees?
Fees.
Oh, how much?
Please?
Yeah, I will. I just don't know how much in fees. Is the fees payable in bees and or cheese?
Agrees.
Okay. And let this be a lesson to you. If you're a honey farmer, never be indebted to a crime syndicate.
Well, I mean, they sound quite agreeable.
Otherwise, they'll come round and they'll break your bee's knees.
Also, I don't think there was anything... Why is there a crime syndicate now? What are you implying about me?
Well, that's how it happens, isn't it? They just spring up out of nowhere. Crime. Anyway, welcome back to Star Wars 1 Remaster, everyone. I hope you had fun so far. I hope you had a great time.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
There's that cave.
That sure is. Oh, it goes all the way through the mountain, apparently.
Well, there you go. That's why we're here.
Surely that would be a fucking massive cave if it goes all the way through a mountain.
I don't think we care about you or your cave theories.
Why do you have to be so mean to me?
What? You know how I feel about cave theories.
But you didn't say we don't care about your cave theories. You said we don't care about you and your cave theories.
I just needed you to know that the level of care being applied to your cave theories is so low that by extension, it also covers you.
Oh, so you're giving me Han Solo?
Yes, I'm going to go with yes.
Yeah, he'll help with my cave theory.
I sure hope we don't find someone with a Barioth.
Why would we do that? I'm sure we'll just find a Barioth and then we'll find someone. Oh.
Do you get to choose what form your kinship takes? Why do we have to have a bracelet?
Well,
we could have had like a kinship crown.
Well, I think the bracelet is like the thing of our village, and then she just happens to have a pendant. It's not like a thing that she did intentionally.
Oh my god, that Barioth is going to eat the whole of the US.
It's gonna eat United States.
Oh my god, the Barioth's attacking. It's okay. Look, we're fine. We're friends. We're kinshipy.
Also, is it just me?
I do love the implication that if it wasn't us with a kinship stone, that Barioth would have fucking murdered someone who walked through this cave.
Oh yeah, you see, he's protecting her. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Oh yeah, the Barioth hates Navaroo.
I mean, I would.
Maybe we can be friends with Barioth this time around.
Yeah, I'd like that. Oh, she's been put in an envelope by her Barioth.
About to be posted by Barioth. She remains unconscious.
You can't leave her like this, so you decide to give her some potions because you have those and they heal things.
We take her to the nearby cabins.
That seems much less logical than my answer.
We leave her there and we go to the nearby
We go to the cabins and she will be there.
We leave the injured mystery girl in the cave and we go to the cavern.
We whisper into her sleeping ear that we will be going to the cabin, and that she is welcome to join us of her own volition.
Yes, if she gets better, then, you know, we can hang. Otherwise,
we essentially proposition her as she is dying in this cave and then walk away.
I was going to take that random mystery person to the cabins.
I love how vibrant his purple is in this game.
You're a vibrant little purple. Power!
Power.
Out of nowhere!
Oh, butt time, yeah. Butt slam, yeah, makes sense.
Butt slam makes sense. That is powerful. Oh, we made a huge mistake.
Yeah, you snowball. It's okay. We just get knocked off, right? It doesn't actually lose us anything, at least, to start.
Oh, he's been frostbite'd, so it's just plain so.
Oh, no.
You know?
That's a shame.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know.
Oh, Herbert, you numpty!
How dare you just do the thing that you... Oh, no, now you're doing the speed? You're a turn too late, Herbert.
No, don't throw a snowball on us.
Okay, he might have thrown a snowball.
Are you dead yet, Lagombi? Are you dead yet? It's so stressful not knowing what health they're on.
Yeah, it definitely... I mean, I guess that's why they do it, right? To make it more climactic.
Why are you doing a speed attack?
Don't question him. He knows what he's doing.
I don't think that he does.
I think he does. Let him do it.
Oh my god!
See?
Oh my god! Oh my god, Herbert! Holy shit, Herbert! You absolute legend, Herbert!
He knows patterns.
Wow!
Oh, get bowled on.
Yeah, this is a great idea. Let's go on holiday through the ice cave. Oh! God.
I love how little they fight back as well. Like,
Yeah!
Just, like, effortlessly, one at a time, just bloop, bloop, bloop.
Well, that was close, but we managed.
Yeah, close to him being double destroyed.
I forget how actually brutal stories were.
Oh yeah, it's a tough game if you don't like
Like, I'm having flashbacks of Metal Ignactor. Which I think EX Ignactor, which I think was the most brutal spike of difficulty.
Yeah, now that you're mentioning it, I'm incredibly scared.
Like it was bad. Maybe we were really stupid back then. So maybe this time around it'll be great.
I think we just didn't do enough fighting like random things along the way to objectives. Like I think it just expected us to be higher level at like every point.
The plan will be you'll get a piece of paper and a pen, and then you can write down the order of attacks. And then we'll master the bosses.
I don't want to do that. Oh, is that a rare den?
It is a rare den. See, the thing is, they weren't chasing us until he said they just don't give up, and then they looked at the camera like, oh, is that our cue? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's because he yelled out loud, "Those Zamites are very close to us." They're like, "Oh wait, we are." The hilarious part of this is we used most of our existence on that Lagombi, and now we're just getting beat up by Zamites on the way by.
I love throwing a cow at a shark.
I love the idea that they're cows.
I mean, they're basically cows.
It's like, obviously, I understand, like, they're, like, the basic cattle. They're, like, they're basically hamburgers for large monsters.
Hamburgers for large monsters.
But then that also brings up the question of, do we milk Aptonoth?
I think...
Do they have udders?
I don't think so, because they're reptiles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
we milk moofers. Will we lose this down if I
think we will. I think we should definitely go in and try and carefully nab an egg.
Can't remember finding the first Elder Dragon.
Oh lord.
Oh lord, that's a full-on Zamtrios.
Isn't he beautiful?
He's cool though. He's cool. Yeah, pretty rubbish monster. If
you think he'll ever be in another Monster Hunter? Fuck you.
No, never again. You will quite literally...
Is the thing beginning with Mored Khezu?
Why does that sound like a milady thing? Mored Khezu.
I'm a little bit worried about... Get it, and go. Take him and run.
I'm trying. We gotta do the angles. We gotta work the angles.
Yeah, they're all Bullfangos. They only know how to charge in straight lines.
We gotta work the angle. We gotta work the angles.
I love Toothpaste just lightly sauntering in the background.
You're cool now, Khezu?
He's lost you.
You're cool? You're cool? Yeah, you're cool? Okay.
Yeah, I forgot you were there.
You're cool. Hey, Toothpaste. Hey.
I mean, that's not my egg.
There you go. We've got you as Zamtrios. That worked out quite well there.
Imagine if, like, eggs in this world did actually work. Like, it's projected the way that the monsters protect the nests in this. Like, if a red Khezu could lay a Zamtrios.
It's just complete random. We found the cabins.
And the fireplace is already burning, apparently.
Cool hair. Glad we've got this hood on.
Don't mind our bangs. Fucking Frostfang.
I love that that actually happened, though.
I know. I love they're like, that's a cool name for a Barioth. We're going to use that.
I mean, it's their own invention. It's not like they got it from not Capcom.
I'm not saying it's like, oh, yoink. But, like, it is very, like, on the nose of, well, we're making a variant Barioth. But it's just such a fitting name.
I love that we're just stood there, gormless expression on ourselves, like, the cat speaks for us.
I've known him for about 3 days. What? No.
What? What? Prove
like,
for what? In what capacity?
Like, all we did was help you.
That's so strange.
Like, who are you to ask this of us in this moment?
It's so genuinely strange.
That's such a very, well, you need a quest now moment.
This was not the angle for this Poogie.
Also, it was lost in this lovely warm cabin.
Navarro, why have you moved behind us?
Does that imply it was the Poogie that was keeping the fire going? Because there's no one else here.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
What was the Poogie cooking?
Itself. Oh, yeah, and it's a normal weight.
It's a normal weight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, all that HP. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, all that HP in defense. Whoa. My word.
Hell yeah.
Plus 15 whole extra health.
Oh, look at him.
He's terrifying. He's got soulless shark eyes. What a freak. What a little freak baby.
No, there's soul in there. You just aren't like those are cute little eyes. Look at him. Look at all of his rows of teeth. Aren't they
lovely? Look at all his adorable little rolls. Oh, he's all grown up now.
Well, I mean, he's partially grown up.
All right, what do you want to call your Zamtrios?
Blorb.
It's like you don't even like them.
What do you mean?
That's such an awful, unloving name. Like, oh, we just got a new dog. Yeah, he's our favorite. He's called Blob.
Well, no, because the dog doesn't blow up into an orb shape.
Are you sure?
I mean, most don't. And if it did, that would make Blorb a good name.
Now we gotta slowly hop around on him.
It's not slow. Surely the Zamite shouldn't attack you.
Yeah, you'd think so. but they're also just...
Like, it does bring up an interesting concept, does the idea of the baby monsters in this. Like, if Zamites are just young Zamtrios, then what is a Zamtrios that is smaller than a Zamite?
Yeah, I think it's best not to think about it.
Just don't fall off the cliff.
You'd think the frog amphibian would be able to jump over it.
Though I guess he's swim? What is his thing? I don't remember. Is there a swim? Oh, ping. That's weird. He should be a jump.
Now, everyone knows that if there's one thing Zamtrios knows, it's the location of all nearby ores and herbs.
Of course. Which is why he jumps everywhere.
Strange.
Speaking of which, there's some right there.
This was the whole test. Walk up this path and gather some herbs. With the
I think she
quantifier
just-
being only a rider could make a velociraptor jump across.
Okay, this is a bit less
How are
imposing
you up here? How are you up this mountain?
because Zamtrios can jump.
You should be on the way back across the lake. That's such a weird time.
This is such a ridiculous size discrepancy.
And now here you go.
Hell yeah.
Chuffed. This is the best part. Look at him go. He's so happy.
He's such a small Zamtrios to turn into the...
Oh, yeah, I forgot
I
he
love
goes
that they
frost
do
mode
both.
and ball mode simultaneously.
This is one of those things that I keep saying that if they bring Zamtrios back, I want them to actually bring that into him, where he can have the double mode, like if he goes low health or something. I love the idea of him just coming out from, like, surely he could have been foraging in the background while we weren't using him. Actually, that's a great point. There's no Pokeballs. Where do they go when we're not using them?
They hide behind a rock in the
Like, do
distance.
they live in the stone or something? Like, what the fuck? I never thought about that. That's actually a really big problem with the whole concept of stories. Like, is there just like a giant invisible cart that follows us with all of our spare Monsties?
Man, one more technical. Yes, excellent. Oh.
Wait.
But I wanted to slip and slam.
Just do it on the corpse? Is that allowed?
Yeah, can we just slip and slam his balloon? Yeah, the slip and slam, he'll land and bounce. Oh my god.
Oh, that would be an excellent movement tech. It just sends you all the way to Gildegar.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the sound of his movement, too. It's so just moist.
It's moist movement.
Like, it sounds like he's swimming.
You should be able to get 3 of the same egg and then combine them together into a better version of that egg.
No. This is not a gacha.
And then if you get 3 of those better versions of those eggs, you can combine them together into a super egg.
No, this is... No. I'd rather just...
You've never seen a 9-stack Zamtrios, my friend.
But I'm pretty sure that type of logic is how you get to Savage Devil.
Yeah, that could be what it is. A 9-stack Joe is the Savage Devil.
He's actually just Gacha Joe.
Gotcha, Joe.
Yeah, to be fair, if you saw us looking like this, would you just be like, yeah, that's definitely a strong person that I can rely on? Or would you think, yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief? Well, the truth is she just didn't actually have the right gym badges for a Barioth yet.
I know the solution is I just let him do what he wanted, and then things were much better.
I just let him do what he wanted, and then he let me come with him, I guess.
Very cool.
And then I got really injured. I do love the whole classic, we're going to make this really brilliant, important character look absolutely idiotic and make you think that they're a useless person for ages.
He's just an absolute, oh my god.
They basically just made an inside-out Yoda.
He just appears out of nowhere, blinking
And he
at
says
you.
as much as we do. Why couldn't we, like, make our character look and sound like him in character creation?
Oh, he's gonna have a voice now!
Shut up, I want to hear it.
These hot spring dumplings are a delectable treat.
Bad. That's a bit more subdued than I was expecting.
That's not
Yeah.
what I expected.
It's very subdued. Also, considering what Wyverians are, isn't like a Wyverian that has green, like, scalish skin and, like, actual, like, animal whiskers, like, a concerning
I
concept?
think he's just his own species.
I mean, he's listed as a Wyverian, and they called him a Wyverian.
Yeah, but I think that's just to make it more palatable. Like, the man is an ogre. Like, imagine this, but in, like, Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, walking up to you, high fidelity, just this green blob with pointy ears. Yes, I'm a Wyverian!
It wouldn't be quite the same. That's what I'm saying, is, like, the existence of this character, if we count him as canon, implies that there's, like, a much broader spectrum between Wyverian and Wyvern than we've normally considered.
When will we be able to hatch a Wyverian?
This guy definitely comes from an egg. Oh, if I remember correctly, they actually said their design when making this guy was they wanted to make him look like an egg.
Enough dumplings to feed a Fatalis!
I don't think a Fatalis would be, like, satisfied with dumplings, no matter how many you gave it.
Oh, great Black Dragon, we bring you dumplings.
I like how we've just roped this random woman into our fucking adventure, who we found in a cave by accident.
Riddle Master.
My god, why does he not wear clothes?
Yeah, 'cause that's a really good point. Like, Jesus Christ.
This is just a cabin that was inhabited by some cats and 2 children, and this guy just walked in.
Oh, I can't cope. I can't handle it. I'm sorry. It's so painful. It's nauseating.
It's literally not slower.
I just don't like the up-down.
I know.
Know how I feel about up-down.
That's why light switches are just, like, I had to install so many knobs.
Oh my god, a bull drone.
Can't you tell because it has more hair?
Such a slow charge. How can a bull drone be technical? He's absolutely useless.
Yeah, he's not doing what he should at any point at all.
Okay. I think he just power technical, but I just don't see a bull drone as a technical kind of guy.
I guess it's turning, right? It's charging and then turning.
Oh, charging and then turning. Oh, charging and then turning.
You did just say that, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Why are you being weird?
I can't help it, really.
You little strange. Ah!
Yeah, you gotta tap harder, man.
You little strange-o.
I think the only person who's a strange-o is someone who calls people a strange-o.
You don't want to be a strange-o.
What you buying, stranger?
Nice to meet you, strange-o.
Alright, I just love the seductiveness of the Resident Evil 4 vendor.
Dead boar meat.
Wanna look at my butthole, stranger?
I don't know why I specified that I don't know why I specified that the boar meat needed to be dead. Like we could have live boar meat.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could technically. It would just be sort of bloody, probably.
Also, that's not the voice to offer unsolicited butthole with. Not that there is, I guess, a voice to do that with.
Yeah, what do you think the best voice would be?
Clearly the Mickey Mouse.
Want to look at my butthole, stranger? Huh?
Oh no, that's worse. That's somehow worse.
I'm honestly surprised I was capable of reaching that pitch right now.
Cookie Monster?
Okay. There we go. Okay. Me understand.
Just had to slip into the middle of the puppet there.
Want to see me butthole?
I think Pingu is the clear answer.
But.
Wow, you're not a good Pinguer.
No.
Pathetic level of Pingu.
Oh, here, you're Pingu.
I'm gonna get going now. Bye.
Yeah, I don't blame her for that response.
That was flawless. All right, I might as well be the voice actor for Pingu. My best impression.
That would be an interesting job for you to take. So I hope you're offered that opportunity.
And if you're wondering, that was Pingu for the sentence in question.
Of course.
So, the newt is the especially important part. The first newt is butt.
Send newts.
Send newt. Oh, I love doing Pingu. I should have phrased that differently. That one on the right's got 8 fluffy nipples.
And he's got elbow nipples, too.
He's got a pair of elbow nipples.
And back of wrist nipples. And leg nipples.
I'm starting to think we don't know what nipples are.
Look out, it's the nippler.
That's the worst Batman villain. Batman! You've fallen into the nippler's trap!
You see, I have a lot of nipples!
I'll make you learn that it is worth crying over spilt milk!
You see, I'm not going to endanger anyone, but I will make you drink my breast milk. Your choice. So he just like lightly shakes back and forth. Robin, I'm going to need the anti-lactose medicine. It's going to be a rough night.
Gee, Batman, what are you doing? Defeating the nippler.
Robin, quickly, grab the bat potty. I'm in need. Then get me the bat pump.
I hate the bat pump so much. It's not mine.
It's not mine. It's just called the bat pump and has a bat-shaped design.
Just next in line after Austin Powers. Actually, no, he was telling the truth. Like, oh, that's not mine. It's mine. That is the best crossover that needs to happen.
I mean, it would have made Austin Powers a lot more dark, I guess.
I'm so sad there wasn't more Austin Powers. It's so good.
Well, there's always been, there's been rumors of another one for 20 years.
Yeah, I think Mike Myers wants to make one, but, you know.
It's one of those things where if they brought it back and they didn't do it well, it would be very bad. But if they did, it would be great. And as much as I like Mike Myers quite a lot, as a fellow Canadian, he definitely has some misses with his hits.
I thought you said Backmyers for a second. I was like, is that some...
Yeah, Backmyers.
Is that some nickname I don't know about? I really hope, and this might be heresy to say, but if and when Stories 3 happens, you can choose your starting Pokemon.
Well, only if I can choose Pikachu.
Like, they surely can't do a third special Rathalos, right? Like, they can't. They can't.
And this one is...
Like, Razewing was a very cool take on Rathalos, but, like...
We didn't really need a second stories Rathalos super monster.
It's the main story quest right now to just go get a Lagombi egg.
Yeah, because it's teaching you about retreating.
Do you think we can find a Lagombi egg without battling a Lagombi and retreating a Lagombi?
I'm sure we can. I don't know how easy it will be. Oh no, it's a fucking Popo. Oh god, fucking run.
That's so funny! What do we do?
Just zooming in. It just zooms. Is that a Lagombi?
Yeah?
I feel like that's probably a Lagombi. It's purple and Fanged Beast. That's definitely Fanged Beast.
It's not a Bulldrome, because that's brown.
Alright, Popo, just don't hurt us.
Just don't hurt us, Popo. Like, I don't even think this is his
fucking
nest.
love
I think this
that.
Popo's just lost.
No, it's not.
Like, he's just wandering.
That was so fucking funny.
Oh no, Popo!
It was the fact that Havery's response was like, oh god, a monster. It's just, hello? Is this the Krusty Krab?
Beat the shit out of this thing.
Oh, a lot of attacks. Look at all of his attack ups. Oh, look at the little guy.
Lagombi.
That's so mean.
I would love to name a Monstie quest title.
This poor guy.
Don't tell me, you're...
Yes.
It was me all along, weird naked dumpling ogre.
You see, I always pictured him more of like a, now I am none other than the Channeler. I am none other than the Channeler. Hello. You can see I take good care of my skin, yes? Okay, your skin should never be comparable to fur.
Yeah, that is interesting. Like, I don't want furry
You
skin.
can call human skin soft. That's not like an incorrect word, but you still should never compare it to fur.
This Yankut goo I set aside! This living creature I just stored away for when I needed to rip its genes out.
I've had it sitting in my pocket for years.
It is the fact it destroys one of the Monsties.
Yeah, it is pretty sad. You're basically just shoving them into each other.
God, yeah, it got much more open in the system in stories too.
Oh, yeah. Unbelievably so.
Except for the fact you can't change element of Monsties, which was a real shame. Still not sure why that got
There's
stopped.
no reason that we were ever made aware of, at least.
And the thing is, the mechanic still exists in the game, because you could force a level 1 Aptonoff to change its
They
element.
just didn't change the colors, which is sad.
It did change the colours, but only on some monsters.
Oh, okay.
Even Mizitsune could, but their natural element growth was so much higher that they kept overtaking the element you forced on them, making it effectively useless. Oh wow, that worked quite well on the lightning skin.
Yeah.
Guess I'll die.
Basically.
It is quite brutal, like it really is.
He's literally two bonds become one, but what does that mean?
Yeah, it's like all phrased as, oh, you know, he's not dying, he's fusing. But, I mean, essentially, it's just...
Yeah, but what's happening here? Because what's happening is the Lagombi's going to be here, not glowing, and the Yonkaku is going to not be.
Maybe in the Lagombi's head is the Ankuku, like, sharing a space.
It's the fact that you only take one of their genes, too, out of, like, 9 slots. It's like, I want 1/9 of you, but the rest of you, fuck that.
Oh, see, that's so cool. Now it's a red fire-breathing Lagombi.
And the fact that that was actually, like, a part of the story to show that in the first games, too.
Yeah, and it just got taken away. So, the Ankuku is still there, but when we use one, when we do it after this, we do lose the Monstie, so...
Maybe they just decide that if you do that, you're not worthy of keeping them. Oh, maybe it's just like you use your kinship, so then you release it. Like, it's the cost of your kinship with the Monstie. It's the bond that you lose. There's so many, like, inexplicable gameplay things, like, realism-wise in this game. And there's no bad side effects. None of the Monsties die.
We're gonna righteously abuse this, Mr. Channeler.
What about the part where one of the Monsties is unusable anymore? Is that a bad side effect? No.
You just get random garbage Monsties and sacrifice them.
Those look absolutely repulsive. I love dumplings, but moss dumplings just sounds so agonizing.
It's probably nice and, you know, chewy.
I'm sure it's better than just eating raw moss.
Now the Ankuku's gone.
Yeah, because you put it back in his pocket.
Oh, okay, the Monstie that channels its gene will return to the wild.
Yeah, so it is basically your kinship with them that you're channeling.
But
It's
you
your
are still
bond.
ripping out a part of its essence and leaving it forever weakened and changed and then freeing it back away.
Correct. That Yonkaku can never use fire again.
Yeah, like, it does seem...
You're like taking a falcon from the wild, cutting off one of its wings to attach to another animal, and then releasing it
Yeah,
back.
and go, don't worry, Falcon, you're free again now.
Oh, falls sideways.
You know, I once watched a raven eat the same thing 6 times.
I'd like you to elaborate on that one.
What's so
Like
confusing?
you've watched a raven eat 6 peanuts. You've watched a raven eat what 6 different peanuts, or 1 peanut 6 times, or
So, we're at I was
you really love stories about birds.
apparently I'm one. So
One
at
of
a zoo,
those.
and
Right.
one of the enclosures was a raven,
Right.
which, by the way, are like so much bigger.
That is an interesting enclosure to have.
What, they're massive, ravens. Like, you don't realize how actually big they are. They're like 5 times the size of crows.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
they are
huge.
pretty big. Yeah.
And this raven was a special raven because it's famous for painting pictures, and then the zoo sells them to people who want to buy a raven painted picture because they're very clever.
I have to imagine that they look very trash, but it's just like still the concept is enough.
How dare
like,
you,
this
okay?
painting was made by a
Odin was an
raven.
incredible artist. His name was Odin.
Don't you
by
love
the way.
the red splotch over here and the yellow splotch down here? Isn't that incredible? No human could make that.
Which, by the way, is the best name for a raven.
That is a great raven name. Yeah,
It's a phenomenal
If you're
raven
gonna have
name.
a raven, you do need to give it a Norse mythological name.
So, while we were there watching, it happened to get fed a couple mice. Mm-hmm. There was 3 of them. It ate the first
they're
2
mice eaters.
just in one. Easy. All right,
Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
And then it ate the 3rd one, also fine. And then about 5 seconds later, regurgitated it back onto the ground.
Well, they just overfed it.
Then
You need
picked
3,
up the
clearly.
now regurgitated mouse, flew over to its water bowl, dipped it in water, and then ate it
Yeah,
again.
that one was a bit dry. Yeah.
Ate it again. And like, okay, that's
Right, yeah.
strange, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's like oh, this meat's a bit dry. I need some ketchup. You know.
And then 5 seconds later, it regurgitated it a second time,
Too wet this time. Yeah.
dipped it in the water again,
Oh no, dry. Yeah. Okay.
and then ate it again. It
Right.
repeated this 6 times. Eating this mouse whole, regurgitating it, dipping it, eating it again, regurgitating it, dipping it, eating it 6 times. And that's
Maybe
what
it's
we
just
know
like-
of. We walked away at that point. It could have kept going.
Maybe it's just like they're just standing there, just like, and this bird paints beautiful pictures.
I have to assume he just really enjoyed eating it so much. He's like, I'm just going to keep eating
I like
it.
to imagine it's like a method of cleaning its throat. Just like I'm going to use this rat as a sponge. This messy.
Oh, it was unreal. And it's like they didn't do it for the first 2, just the last one.
Such a beautiful, majestic creature.
We really need a climber.
Is
But
Lagombi a climber?
no, I think the first one's Congalala. How did they decide how many la's to put at the end of Congalala?
Oh, they ran out of breath.
I didn't very much breath then. 2 la's.
Oh, they have
Congalala.
well, you got to think about it logically, right? As far as video game ability, like you have to consider the amount of letters that you're okay with having in a single word. Because then, what if you start adding like variants, like this Emerald Kongalala, and that's a lot of letters. We just don't want to get Crimson Glow Valstrax up in this monkey, do we?
That's not a sentence I thought I'd ever hear.
What is it? An anomaly risen Crimson Glow
It's
Valstrax.
such a funny record to break. Yep, this is the new monster with the most characters in its name. Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax.
It's just like you've given him so many
It's a
things.
triple barrel.
It's the fact that his original name is so actually short as well. There's just so many extra things attached. I can see the light. Oh god. Glad there's no fall damage.
Was I supposed to just throw myself off that cliff?
I'm assuming no.
I was. Okay, excellent.
And I feel like there was probably a better way down there, but it works. Oh, the wet sound that made.
What a monster. I do miss Giganox, though. You can't miss him. You weren't there for him.
I've still fought him.
Yeah, but you can't miss him.
Yes, I can. It's like Diablos and Monoblos. I miss Monoblos, but they're like an exact equivalent, really. Like they just decided that they preferred Khezu over Giganox like they did Diablos and Monoblos, so now it's just never coming back.
Of course, he opens with Raw. That's so funny. Do we hit both? Oh, we do.
Yes.
God, if we actually had a better weapon, that might be quite
To be
good.
fair, that's an effect that Greatsword should just have in general. I feel like I've always said that is it should like hit every part that it cuts through because it's a big weapon.
Yeah, but then you could just apply that to all of the weapons.
Yeah, I think you should, and it should just apply more to Greatsword because it's bigger. Same with Longsword. Like I think momentum-based cutting damage would be a really cool effect for Monster Hunter, which is basically what that would be. It's like the more of the monster that you cut through, the better.
I don't think we've paid any attention whatsoever to the attack patterns here.
Not at all, no. I think it does technical attacks sometimes, so that helps.
Thanks.
No problem.
Why can't I break that piece?
Maybe it's not as breakable as you'd want it to be. Maybe it's double break? Because we did get a thing.
You can't roar me, I'm on a mount. I can't hear you.
My ears are covered by monster.
Okay, fine. You win. We're just gonna blow up your head. Does that work?
That is a lot of damage.
Oh god!
Oh god. Okay. What does it mean, press it? I guess just like clockwise?
I don't understand! I don't understand! What did it want me to do?
Clockwise, maybe?
Maybe I was doing it individually.
I don't really... Yeah, that prompt did not make sense in that moment.
I'm so confused.
Like, I don't know what you pressed, but it was not clear. That was not a clear prompt delivery. Didn't that used to be the turn the stick in a circle?
I think it might be, yeah.
So I think it's just that, but on the D-pad, maybe?
I feel like this is just bullshit.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate.
Then you have to still be on one bloody heart. Oh.
Why are you intimidating, you fucking idiots?
You sounded like genuinely upset with him. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, to be fair, that is the most, Velocidrome, concept I've ever seen. He's down, yell at him!
Oh, he's injured. He's injured. He's flopping.
Jump and yell from a distance.
It's gonna be power, right? It's gonna be power. It's gonna be power. Oh.
What did he, yeah, no, he just did that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, toothpaste.
Okay, well now we have enough health. And we get a power clash, okay.
Yeah.
You might have written your own
He's gotta be close.
tombstone with this one, my boy.
Why is the perspective so weird on those? It zooms in so hard on the Monsties and so little on the big ones.
Yeah, it really does. And we got another ride.
That's
gonna
great.
be... I think it's gonna be technical.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Ho-ho! We're learning Khezu.
He's a weird one, Mr. Grinch.
Then speed. Yes! Yeah! Alright, success.
Nice.
Via the power of buying better armor.
And, just guessing better most of the time.
Better armor and better guessing. Yeah, now that I remember it, I do very much appreciate in stories too. Monsters just do what they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Unless you tell them to do other things, and that's nice.
And the enemies do what they're supposed to do in stories too as well.
Yeah, they do as well, yeah.
Oh, look, it's
I
beautiful.
do love the idea that we just took that cave the whole way through, and there's just a Khezu there. And by the way, that on one side of the cave, snowy, barren wasteland. Other side, beautiful Sakura garden.
Well, that's how these things go, man. Come on now.
And we're so close to the city now.
So close.
We did not travel that far.
It's a long tunnel, okay? It's a long tunnel. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, the One Remaster continues faster. And for now, like if you enjoyed it, subscribe and hit the bell for more. Consider supporting the future channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.